Cartersville, Georgia is a great place to live, but it's not for everyone. Today, I want to walk you through some of the pros and cons so you can decide if it's the right fit for you. If you're thinking about moving to Cartersville or Bartow County, this is one of those videos you definitely want to watch. I'm Drew Thomas, the Remix Realtor here in Northwest Georgia, and my goal with this channel is to help you understand what living here is really like, not just the highlight reel. So let's talk honestly about the pros and cons of living in Cartersville, especially if you're relocating from outside the state or moving up here from Metro Atlanta. So pro number one, it's a small town feel, but with everyday convenience. See, one of the biggest pros of Cartersville is that it still feels like a small town, but you're not giving up everyday convenience. We've got lots of options for grocery stores, medical offices, lots of restaurants, including some of the big national chains, but tons of small, locally owned restaurants. We've also got plenty of shopping options, and all of this is without feeling like you're constantly fighting traffic or big crowds. So for many people, this balance is exactly what they're looking for. Pro number two, we've got more space for the money. Another big advantage is value. Compared to many parts of Metro Atlanta, buyers here often get larger lots, more square footage in their home, and quieter neighborhoods. Now that doesn't mean everything is cheap, but your dollar often stretches further here in Bartow County, especially in regards to single family homes. Pro number three is a strong sense of community. Like I mentioned in a previous video, Cartersville is very community oriented. People here often know their neighbors. People here support local businesses, and people here participate in local events and special activities. So if you like the feel of living somewhere that's connected to others around you and you don't want to feel like some anonymous person that nobody knows, that can be a major plus of living in the Cartersville area. Pro number four, location without the chaos. Cartersville's location is another strong point. So you're about 45 miles northwest of Atlanta. You're only 75 miles southeast of Chattanooga. But the funny thing is, most of the time, you're about the same time frame. If you drive south to Atlanta, it's going to take you roughly an hour if traffic's not horrible. If you're driving north to Chattanooga, again, it's going to take you roughly an hour, depending on traffic. And if you're a fan of Georgia Bulldogs football, so all of this together means that you are close enough to work, to travel options, and to that big city vibe if you want it. Yet you're far enough away that you avoid a lot of the daily traffic and congestion, higher crime, and higher metro pricing. For many people, that separation is key to a huge quality of life upgrade. All right, so we've talked about pros. Now let's talk about the other side of the coin. What are the cons of living in Cartersville? So con number one, and I'm speaking about this one from personal experience, there are limited nightlife and entertainment options. If nightlife is important to you, Cartersville may feel too quiet. See, there's not a lot of big nightlife options and districts here. We don't have a lot of late night entertainment scenes, and there's not endless options for food and fun after dark. Now this is a con that I personally have experience with. As I mentioned, I've been a DJ for more than 20 years. Now the older that I get, the less I care about the late night party scene. But as a DJ, many times I've had to drive into Atlanta to do an event, because that's where the bigger population is. Bigger population means more special events, more weddings, more corporate events, more parties, and also the pay in Atlanta as a DJ is much higher than it is out here in Cartersville. There's simply just not as many parties and weddings and birthday parties and corporate events and so forth happening here in Cartersville. It's just a fact of life. Some people love that. It's quiet, laid back, chill, but other people would really miss that all night nonstop energy of a larger city. And it simply comes down to lifestyle preference. All right, another con: you will need a car. Even if you're blessed enough to be able to work remotely from home, you're still going to need a car. Most of your daily activities, including work, errands, school, dining, you got to have a car. You're going to have to drive to the grocery store, doctor's office, and so forth. For people who are coming from a walkable city or somewhere like downtown Atlanta where there's lots of transit options, that can take some adjustment and also budgeting for it. All right, con number 3. There are fewer planned communities or high-rise housing options here. Housing in Cartersville is primarily single-family homes, smaller developments, and traditional neighborhoods. If you're looking for high-rise condo living, luxury rental towers, or urban-style developments, those options are very limited in Bartow County. Finally, while growth does generally bring positive things, it also brings change, and some people don't like change. As more people move to Bartow County, you're going to notice new developments, higher traffic in certain corridors, and a community that's evolving. Some people welcome that, and others prefer places that stay exactly the same for the next 50 years. So here's the key takeaway. Cartersville is a great fit for people who want space, community, a manageable pace of life, and proximity to Atlanta without living in Atlanta. But on the other side of the coin, it may not be a great fit if you need constant activity or a fully urban lifestyle. In the next videos, I'm going to break things down even further, including cost of living, neighborhood overviews and drive-throughs, property tours, and monthly market updates. My goal with all of these videos is to help you to really decide ahead of time if Cartersville and Bartow County makes sense for you. Now, if you have questions about moving here, my contact information is always down below in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video.